guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Bemi. I'm a Nigerian lifestyle, love, motherhood vlogger based here in Lagos, Nigeria.
That's a new one.
Yeah, because I've revamped.
Yeah,
I've rebranded, you know. If you're new to my channel, thank you guys for being here. Please click on the subscribe button if you found yourself liking my video, my content, my vibe, my everything about my YouTube channel. And if you are returning back to my channel, loyal gang, loyal gang, thank you guys for always being here. I do not take it for granted in any way possible. So from the title of this video today, people have asked us and we are here to fulfill the mandates, their wishes, their wishes. And so we're going to be talking about like our first year of marriage. Yeah, sorry, in case you do not, this is my husband. In case somebody else say,
what do you mean?
I have new subscribers. You know me. For my new subscribers or people coming here for the first time, this is my husband. We've been together for going to 2 years now. Have we? Yeah. And we have an adorable daughter. She's the cutest. Whatever. And yeah, so people have asked us, how's your first year of marriage been so far? And we're just here to answer it, basically. So if you feel like you're interested in that kind of thing, just keep watching. So what brought us closer together in our first year?
I mean, the fact that by the time we got married, or before we got married, we had shared ideologies of life. We basically had the same outlook to life, even though we had different backgrounds, but our understanding of how life should be was quite similar. So living together reinforced that, and when two people have the same goals, they are united. So that really brought us closer. It made us strong as a couple because we didn't have divergent ideas on different things. So it was more or less a case of two people with the same mind coming together. I strongly agree. It was because I know that a lot of times when I come here on YouTube to talk about something, I'm always like, oh, I had to first ask Toye, what does he think? And listen, he doesn't fail to disappoint me. Like, we'll see something on social media, on Twitter. So it doesn't fail to disappoint you.
It doesn't disappoint me, rather. Anyways, I'll say something on social media, maybe like on Twitter, maybe you're talking about Walmart, like hey, like that guy that I talked to you guys about, that he bought his mother a car and his wife did not have a car, blah blah blah, pregnant wife, yeah. So I had to like ask him, and you know, like we basically had this, like it's the same, like you said, output to life that we have, and I think that really brought us closer because there's sometimes I would be like, as a guy, you would think this way, but could disappoint me, man. So I guess it just really it just brought us closer. So what is your favorite memory of our first year together? Why are you laughing? What's funny?
I mean, when I say favorite, okay, let me leave that one because that was very gross. Well, my favorite memory, my favorite memories, I can't share them on camera, you guys.
Oh,
my favorite memories, I can't share them on camera.
What is it about?
Let's see.
Tell me. What do you want to say? Oh,
But yeah, let's see. There's so many memories, so I'm trying to pick which one is going to be my favorite memory. Okay, so there was this day I was just randomly talking about how I wanted pepper soup, or how I was craving pepper soup. I mean, I didn't expect her to make it, so I went to work and then I came back and guess what was served as dinner? Pepper soup.
But that happens a lot. So why is that your favorite memory?
No, that was the first time. Pepper soup with boiled yam, with cool vegetables inside, and catfish. You know, it was very.
So in everything that happened in our first year of marriage.
If I tell you if like I said, my own favorite thing. I cannot say it here.
Wow.
For purposes of.
You can't even say that. If it's what you just told me, you can't even say it.
Yeah.
But still, that in everything that happened in our first year of marriage.
It's my own favorite thing that they asked.
So when I told you I was pregnant of Tisha, that was not your favorite thing.
That's not a thing.
God. So what's
that's not a thing. That's a life experience. You can't ask. I can't mention that as my favorite thing that happened in my first year. That's a lifetime thing. So I don't want to bring it out to that level of favorite thing.
Anyways, my own favorite thing, since he doesn't have, my own favorite thing that happened in our first year of marriage was that first Valentine's Day that we had after we were married. So basically, by all through the time we were together dating, we never, for some reason, got to spend Valentine's Day together.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but we never spent it together. I can't even think of why now. And we never like shared gifts or anything. And yeah, like, listen, so that first Valentine's Day, I was at work, and you know, people were bringing gifts for their booze and their babes at work and everything. And me, I didn't expect anything because we had never done Valentine's Day, and I didn't think it was something that he was going to, you know, go all out for, whatever. So I was just in my office, and office clothes, nothing. I helped other people to chop their cake in the office. I say, hey, ooh, wow, oh, everybody, even on social media, I was liking people's posts and everything, but I didn't even take it in mind, honestly. So when I got home, I always get home before him, by the way, well, when I was still going to work very well. So I got home and nothing happened, and then he got back from work. But I noticed that he didn't change his clothes from his office clothes. Like normally he would change and everything, but he didn't change. And so we're just chilling in the living room. Me, I was in my hair bonnet and my PJs. I was watching TV. We're watching TV. And then he was like, oh, wait, sorry, excuse me, I'm coming. I was like, where is he going? And then by the time he comes back inside, that whole thing, you know, that thing that was raining that time that everybody's like, saxophone. I was so embarrassed. Like, I was like, what? I was just thanking God that he'd not even come to my office. I was thinking about that. He don't even bring that into my office. Thank God it's in our house. And even in the house, I was so embarrassed that neighbors would be hearing all the sweet melodies. And then there was a whole big pack of yummy goodies. And that time I was on a diet. I'm always on a diet. That's right now I'm not on a diet. I'm on a lifestyle change. But that time I was on a diet. And he had like, I mean, he was so supportive of the fact that I was trying to lose weight. So he got me like yummy healthy snacks
stuff.
Yeah, it was like a whole box of lots of, I mean, I think some of them even spoiled at the end because I had to throw them away. Like there were a lot of all the healthy snacks you can think of, fruits, gummies, chewables, everything. And I was just like,
there was a gift for every sense organ.
Yeah, there was a gift. Then he had this one like a gift for every sense organ. It was like for your smell, for your eyes, for your ears. I think you could like put music or something for your ears. He had like a whole bunch of gifts, and I was like, but anyways, I still give better gifts than he does, by the way. Just FYI. So yeah, that was my favorite part of our first year of marriage. Other than, you know, when I found out that we were pregnant of Tisha, that was amazing. But yeah. So what has surprised you most about being married to me? Why are you laughing? I don't like all this laugh that you're laughing like this. So
what surprised me the most? Before marriage, I didn't think you were very friendly.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm not friendly, so I did not date me. Okay.
Used to joke around when we were dating, like when it was just two of us. But the moment there's another person in the room, it was like you switched off. And,
okay, yeah, that's true.
And
well,
you're a whole different person.
That's because if I don't know you, like.
But then we got married, and to be honest, I was coming and preparing that. Okay, look, there are going to be days where this baby is just going to switch off on you, and
I mean, there were days that I switched off on you, but
she's been very jovial and friendly, and That's been a bit of a surprise. I expected a harder time dealing with that really.
Okay.
But it's not been as hard as I thought.
So what has surprised me the most about being married to him is that I can get him out of his shell. Yeah, so it's kind of like the opposite for the both of us. It's like like he said, before we got married, I was always retracting into my shell, and now that we're married, but he was inside his shell all the time. Like now that we got married, it was like, well, maybe because part of it is because I do YouTube, so it's like he has no choice that, because I know like a couple of my subscribers like follow him on Instagram, so he has no choice than to be out there more than, my husband is a very what's the word, please borrow me English for yourself. Borrow me English for yourself. When you're always inside,
a recluse.
It's a recluse. I don't know the meaning of recluse. It's a recluse, like it said. But so yeah, like I like to think that I've tried to bring him out of his shell a little. The other day, when this whole lockdown thing started, our neighbor, he goes out, like he's out there a lot, and he was like, "Oh, how's your husband?" I didn't even need to ask how your husband is doing this lockdown, because this is his thing. Like he likes to just be at home. Like ever since Toye moved to this house, he's always at home. I'm like, that's him for you. But I think I've been able to bring him out of his shell a little, and we've been to like events, we've been to weddings, we've been to places that normally Toye will say, I'm not going outside of my house, but just because of me. And I think it really surprised me that I was able to help him with that, because I didn't think I'll be able to do it. You are very supportive. You are very supportive. You are very supportive. So yes, that has surprised me that I was able to get this man to do this. Even his parents, nobody could get him to do those things. But so what has been the greatest challenge that we had, or what was the greatest challenge we had in our first day of marriage?
I think my greatest challenge was getting my wife to address issues when they came up. Now, I don't talk so much.
No, he doesn't.
I'm quite quiet, so
it's quite quiet.
That's one. That's me. But when there are issues, I also do not like to hold them to mind. I like to take care of issues and move on. But my wife would rather not talk about it and let time pass.
That was then, in the first day of marriage, not now.
Challenge.
You have to tell them that I've changed now.
So she'd rather not talk about these things and just let time pass, and then they sort out themselves. But to an extent, I found a way to. In fact, it caused our first major fight.
Yeah, it did.
Not talking about things. And
what was our first major fight, though?
I was already pregnant, and you didn't want us to eat the chocolate in your cake, and you wouldn't eat anyway.
Wait, talk about the challenge, and then I will explain our first fight.
So the biggest challenge was getting her to talk about things so we could solve it once and for all and get it done with. I mean, I think in her head she felt like it was just a case of wanting to just talk about it and forget about it. But the thing is, when you keep things in your mind, it just piles up there until at some point there's no remedy anymore.
Yeah.
So the biggest challenge was getting her to open up about things like that. And
yeah.
I think I've been successful, and now she readily talks about things when they come up.
Yeah, I spoke about it in my what they didn't tell me before I got married video. Yeah. So initially I was very like closed. Is it closed-minded? Sorry, I don't know English. She's the one that always gives me English. Is it closed-minded? Not closed-minded.
Really
Anyways, I was always very like keeping things to myself and not, saying it out or voicing it out, just because
closed book.
Closed book. Just because I just didn't want to address things. I wasn't confrontational. I hate confrontations, and they make me cry and emotional and everything. So I was always keeping things to myself. But in the long run, it was affecting our relationship badly, because every time I'll keep quiet, but it wasn't like things were not progressing like they should be. So it caused a major blowout of a major fight, and that day we sat down and we like addressed everything, including some of the challenges that I had with him too, which were things like you not always telling me things, and he's not always telling me things wasn't like in a not confrontation. It was mostly, what are you thinking? Like, what's going on up there. Like, let me know so that we can know how to plan things together. Like, I know that you're a guy, and guys tend to want to, oh, I can do bad all by myself. I need to figure it out myself. But no, we're in a relationship, we're in a marriage, we're supposed to, share our problems, exactly, our problems with each other. So we had to have that conversation too. And I think that was the major challenge that we had. We could communicate, and I said it in my What I Learned video, that there's communication and there's communication. We were communicating with each other, but we still were not communicating at the same time. So our first fight, what? Just tell them what was our first fight like? Okay, so I said I didn't start the fight. You started the fight. I was pregnant, and it was things were already like bottling up, like I said, and everything. And what had happened was, so it was my birthday. Surprisingly, it was my birthday, and I got cake and everything, and we took pictures. We didn't do anything major, but then on the cake, it had what do you call it, chocolates on it. So you know how they put God tissue. It had like chocolates on it. It had different chocolates, and so I just took out all the chocolates. I cut some cake for him to take to work to his colleagues, and I took some cake to work too. Then the chocolates, I removed them and I kept them in a bowl in the fridge, and I just wanted to be looking at my chocolates right there in the fridge. I think it was pregnancy hormones. So I think he went to work, and I think his colleague said that they wanted chocolates from the cake. So he comes home that day, and then he was going to work the next day, and he packed some chocolates, right? And he packed some chocolates and he went to work with it, and he did not tell me. And when I got my cake and I was cutting it for people, I had said it that I didn't want anybody to touch the cake, even though we were just two in the house. So if I say I don't want anybody to touch my cake, who am I talking to? Him, don't touch my cake. But I think you thought it was a joke or something, or it wasn't a big deal. And then he took my chocolate to work. And so I opened the fridge and I saw that all the chocolates that were there, it was less. What was going on? Only for me to find out that he took chocolates to work. I was livid. Like I said, I think it was pregnancy hormones, because if it was down, it wouldn't be a big deal to me. But then it was a big deal to me. And then because of so many things that already bottled up, I had a huge flare, like a huge not talking to him, keeping quiet. And then when I finally decided to talk to him, I'm sure that day he was like, where is all of this things coming from? Like, we're talking about cake and chocolate. How did this even get to this point? Chocolate la way. And but I'm so glad we had that fight, because it got us to talk about a lot of things. Like, it really did. And we're good. Challenges, fights, they make you grow stronger, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, it really did. What was your own take on the fight now?
My own take. I've already said my own take.
No, but you do agree though.
I mean, I agree with the fact that, I mean, you were justified in the sense to be upset. I mean, I acted.
By the way, you guys ask us what happened to the rest of the chocolates.
That's not now.
We threw it away.
I mean, I think
because they were almost spoiling. I didn't eat it.
I think her justification to be angry was the fact that I didn't take it serious when she said, "Oh, nobody should touch it." In my head, I'm like, "How do you mean nobody should touch it?" And that was her justification. And I also forgot to consider the fact that she was pregnant, and that could have been it. So I think the real reason she was upset is that I took her for granted, which wasn't my intention anyway. But yeah, I learned from that. So going forward, I say,
and all other things.
Yeah.
And all other things.
I mean, it was that one event that brought us to the point of talking about everything, and then sorted out everything else.
Yeah. Another thing that happened in our first year of marriage was, like I said, we got pregnant. And then by the time we were getting into the second year of marriage, we had our baby. Actually, the one making noise right now. She's making noise. I don't even understand why she's making noise. Yeah. I guess that is really what our first year of marriage was like. Is there anything you want to say?
I mean, that's the sum of it, really, with the ups and downs, more ups and downs anyway. But I feel like it's made us better people, become a stronger couple. We understand ourselves better, and going forward, we are going to be doing better. That's really it. So, yeah.
That is pretty much everything about our first year of our marriage. I don't know if you guys learned from this. I hope you guys learned something, one or two things. Sorry, Tisha is she's just right here because she was making noise and we had to pacify her. She's just right. She's right here, somewhere here. She's touching my leg right now. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys learned from this. Thank you to Toye for being here. Also, you guys say you want more of him. He'll try to be here more often. Yeah.
Celebrate. Celebrate.
Don't forget to like this video if you found yourself liking it. Don't forget to leave a comment. If you have questions for us, just leave it in the comment section below. Or if anything stood out to you, just leave it in the comment section below. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to share with everybody that you know. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And I will see you. Yes, please.
Don't just watch.
Please don't just watch.
Subscribe,
like, share. Thank you. And I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.
Not because my eyes are open, you